Welcome to the Before Upper Arlington tour. This tour gives you a tour of almost everything in Upper Arlington that either affected its creation or was built during the creation. It's a very quick and easy way to see a piece of history. This tour will take maybe about an hour and a half to 2 hours, so I really hope you enjoy, and let's get started. Today we will be starting at the Miller Park, or Miller Branch Library on 1901 Arlington Avenue, 43212, Upper Arlington, Ohio, which is located on Stanford Road. This particular building and park is here to recognize James Miller, the owner of the 840 acres of farmland that was sold to the Thompson brothers to create our great city in 1913. From here, you will go out of the parking lot and take a right on Stanford Road, setting off to our next destination, the quarry. Take a right onto Cambridge Boulevard, then when you get to Waltham Road, take a left onto that street. When you arrive onto Riverside Drive, take a right. Continue on that street until Trabue Road. You will then take a left onto Trabue Road. Take another left onto McKinley Avenue, then a left onto Quarry Lake Drive. You will see a large lake to your left, which is the quarry. Please remember that all directions are on the map. This quarry was once the largest limestone quarry in the U.S., which produced a variety of crushed limestone products. The Marble Cliff Quarries Company was incorporated in 1913 and headquartered in Columbus. The company changed its name from Marble Cliff Quarries Company to MCQ Industries Incorporated in March 1972. To our next location, the Shrum Mound, return back down Quarry Lake Drive, taking right onto McKinley Avenue. From there, the Shrum Mound is located on your left. This Shrum Mound is one of the last remaining conical mounds in Columbus. Built almost 2,000 years ago by Adena culture, its height of 20 feet and 100 feet in diameter. It was surprising that the Shrum Mound has not fallen into the grasp of the quarry and disappeared forever, like many other sacred Native American grounds. Our next location is Fancyburg Park. It is located on 2778-2918 Wycliffe Road, Upper Arlington, Ohio, 43221. Reminder that all the directions are on the map. Fancyburg was farming land, owned by Mr. Ben Blinn. His farm where he flew monster kites. He refused to sell the land to UA unless it was named Fancyburg. This happened to be his nickname for Upper Arlington. The next spot on our tour is the Bill Moose gravesite on the corner of Lane Road and Riverside Drive. Bill Moose was the last full-blooded native Wyandot Indian. In 1878, Bill was hired by the Sellers Brothers Circus as an Indian rider in their Wild West act. When he returned to the Columbus area in 1915, as he was 78 years old, his name was on railroad property near present-day Morse Road. Luckily, the railroad gave him permission to continue to live there. He lived a simple life and died in 1937, taking the Wyandot name with him. The Amelinado Marolo Barn, our next location. It is located on 4395 Carriage Hill Lane, Upper Arlington, Ohio, 43220. This barn was built in 1838 by Thomas Legg near Reed and Fishinger Roads. In 1928, the barn was moved to replace a barn that had burned down on 1988 Lane Road, the McCoy family farm. It was moved a couple times after that, but the timbers in the entrance are believed to be the same ones in 1838, made of virgin growth trees. The barn is also believed to be the community's oldest remaining structure. The last destination of our tour is Leatherlips Monument. It is 15 minutes away, located on 7377 Riverside Drive, Dublin, Ohio, 43016. Leatherlips was a Native American in the early days of Ohio settlers. During that time, the settlers fought with the Native Americans. General Wayne had defeated a combined Indian force at the Battle of Fallen Timbers. The leaders of the defeated tribes begged for peace. Leatherlips, being a speaker for peace and harmony between settlers and Indian, signed a treaty called the Treaty of Greenville. This treaty gave most of the Ohio Indian land to Ohio settlers, which is the only reason Upper Arlington could ever be created. A powerful chief blamed Leatherlips for giving away Indian land, so he commanded him to be put to death. Hopefully, you learned a lot about Upper Arlington in this tour, and thank you for watching. Have a great day, and keep digging through the interesting history of UA.